This is Mist Survival. So for anybody that doesn't know what Mist is it is a open world survival game. Features zombies, guns, and base building, and other kinds of stuff. And it's basically built by like one guy. Like occasionally he'll have like his buddies show up to the server. At any given time, there's like a maximum of about like 3 people working on this game. So development is ridiculously slow, but considering what they've got in here, it's actually pretty impressive. That said, it's still very much an alpha, and yeah, it kind of shows that it's made by one guy. Like for instance, here's eye for inventory. Notice on the left-hand side of the screen, you've got your time of day, your temperature, and your various survival stats. Alternatively, hit tab, and you get all that just without the inventory, and you can still look around. Why we need this, I honestly do not know. But the basic gameplay loop here is you go around, collect stuff, try not to die, occasionally fight a boss. There's also vehicles you can actually put together and drive. And they've recently added a new trailer system. And this is kind of the cool thing about this. You can actually just like take a box from somewhere in the world and just like cram it in the back of your truck, trailer, whatever, and just cart around all kinds of additional stuff. Alternatively, just like flop it in the bed of the truck. And why in the hell is this wheel just not going to cooperate? Okay, so it's going to be like that. Stay put. Okay, so like I said, there's also zombies in this game, and the basic story is that 3 years ago, some event happened that caused a bizarre mist to descend upon humanity that basically either A, killed pretty much everyone, or B, left one of 2 types of people. There were people who are, like the player character, immune, and the alternative is people that ended up mutating into mindless, bloodthirsty zombies. Or worse. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've already finished looting this house pretty well. Check a clay up there. There's all kinds of resources and stuff and things to find and places to go and like lore to figure out. There's also base crafting. Speaking of which, I should probably see about getting back to mine. Brakes! Okay. Okay, lights do work. Little bit of pop-up here. Keep in mind, like I said, this game is very much an alpha, so it's not really an issue of hardware, it's just this is how it performs. Which is kind of the reason why I'm doing PNG instead of full VTuber, because I kind of don't like running experiments and seeing how fast I can cook my computer. Okay, the real question is, can I get through this roadblock in one piece? Yes. Tell you what, when it gets dark, they are not kidding. is a house over here, which is where my base is currently. And I cannot see shit. Okay. Let's see here. How do I... This is going to be kind of a thing here. Okay. Controls are a little convoluted. Okay, can I just, like, pass out inside the trailer here? I should probably put, like, a sleeping bag or something in here. Okay, it does not seem to want to let me, which is rather unfortunate. Okay, so we got a slight problem here. I will admit I have been kind of cheating a little bit to get a hold of just like necessary stuff because this game is, like I said, still very alpha, so there's certain things that, well, I can see why they don't do that because it kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It kind of makes things a little more difficult than it needs to be. I think I just hit that tree. But, like, there's no way to craft, like, basic tools. Okay, here we go. Okay, kill that, and wait till daylight. Honestly, 6 o'clock, this is way too freaking dark for like 6:30 in the evening, right? Yeah, as you sleep, your various food and water cores go down. You do need to be kind of careful about what you're doing because eventually the mist will descend. When that happens, you need to be inside or have a hell of a lot of firepower. Okay. Does this one have fuel in it? Yeah, okay. This is another oddball thing. I don't know why they designed it like this, but maybe this is just, you know, experience level. But you cannot use this from your inventory. You have to actually physically drop it and pick it up first. Wait, actually, I want to put this back in the back of the truck. battery. Let there be light. Oh! Okay. So one of the things I've been doing is just going around and collecting, like, boxes. Now, these were already here. This is one of the reasons why the big white house, I don't know if you can see my mouse pointer, but basically right here on the very easternmost edge of the map, you'll see this. There's a little bit of a roadblock where the road ends. A bunch of little white boxes, that's that military roadblock. And then along all those little yellow roads, oh, here, just do this. This is where we are. Get this big white house with a barn and stuff. It's like, I think this was at one point a farm because there's a big ass silo behind there. Oh, duh. Okay. I've basically just been going around and collecting supplies and other things. I've been kind of trying to play halfway legitimately, but at the same time, the difficulty curve in this game is a little unbalanced. So when I say the difficulty is a little unbalanced, what I mean by that is, like, if you've ever played Minecraft, and let's face it, if you're playing a survival game, you've probably played Minecraft at least once. There is a thing with Minecraft where if you die, you literally drop all of your stuff. Well, in this game, if you die, you drop part of your stuff, and this wouldn't be a problem if it weren't for the fact that getting your stuff back is pretty much a massive, massive headache. That is kind of the type of thing that makes most players probably want to stop playing. I have way too many pairs of boots. Tomato sauce. Here's kind of a thing about this. This is kind of one of the sketchier things. You can eat the tomato sauce, but like you literally just like open the can and then just pile into it with a spoon. And I don't know about you, but that is like, no, no, thank you. At least like put it in the pan, add some salt, something, maybe a little pepper. Okay, revolver and shotgun. Okay. Now, if the inventory size looks a little small, it is. The reason for that, I have a hair that is not cooperating. The reason for that is you go around and you find various backpacks in the world, and that allows you to upgrade your inventory. Okay, so I'm going to take that out of there, because we're going to put that in here. Like I said, I have had to cheat a little bit just to kind of bring the quality of life up a little. Because the basic story is that you start the game being a survivor from a previous camp, getting the boots. So it would make sense that you would have at least a little something on you, right? Yeah, maybe not a whole lot, but like you grab a weapon or something like that. Maybe whatever you could, and you went and rolled, right? You're obviously not going to start being a survivor from a camp in like nothing but your bloomers, right? So I went ahead and spawned in a revolver and some shoes. And just like some simple basic stuff, right? Okay. Like I said, I have way too many pairs of boots in here. Now, there are other survivors in the game that you can rescue and add to your little camp. I have yet to find them. There's also a bunch of bandits lying around that will eat your lunch in a heartbeat and a half. Apparently now there's also cannibals in the game that you have to watch out for. There are various monster bosses around. Okay, so I don't want to spend all my time just clearing out my inventory out of the trailer. I do want to actually see what's going on. Before I do, though, I think I want to see if I can craft a bedroll and stick that in the trailer. So for bedroll, I need feathers. Where did I put the feathers? Now, here's a really irksome thing. I can understand why you have, like, you know, the weapons bench, the workbench that allows you to make, advanced stuff. But here's the thing. You go into your inventory, you can craft stuff here, too. On top of that, there's also a separate build menu, and this is one of those things that you can tell very quickly that they have got to wrangle in some of the features. Ooh, weapons display. And a storage rack. So they screws and nails, both of them. Okay. Dummy target. Okay, if I wanted to make a bedroll, where would I go about making it? Ah, here we go, sleeping bag. Okay, so I need 2 sewing kits, 10 rags, and 6 feathers. Okay, so I need to go hunting for feathers. Which is easier said than done, because feathers show up on the ground, which is covered in shmoo. So far, the amount of stuff in the game is actually fairly impressive. That's a leaf. It has a rather well thought out weapon customization system. You can turn down, you can cut down trees, make logs, build your own houses. Alternatively, you can commandeer a house. But as I pointed out, I've kind of had to cheat a little bit just because of the fact that finding everything that you need, especially ammunition, can be a little sketchy. It's kind of funny because it's like in a survival game like this, you need to have a certain amount of balance in like your loot. Anybody's ever played, excuse me, anybody's ever played Ark will know this, that there is a bit of a problem with just too much stuff. Like, your inventory will get bogged down with piles and piles of meat that you will never use, or so much wood you will never actually be able to build anything that will use up even a fraction of the amount of resources that you get. And then you have games like this where you find a box of ammunition and it's got 2 rounds. Out of the whole thing, there's like 2 rounds left for some reason. Another leaf. So here's the thing. Feathers and things like spark plugs kind of spawn in completely at random. Also, when it comes to getting parts to get your vehicles up and running, that one I will admit I cheated on, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that literally every car on the road starts off, you see it has wheels. Obviously it had to drive there somehow. When you get up to it, like the wheels just disappear, it kerplonks onto the ground, straight on the frame. You might find a wheel, or open up and find an engine, but typically you find absolutely nothing. But the trunk will be loaded with junk. Oh yes, junk in the trunk. Yes, I know, riveting gameplay, right? Wander around looking for feathers so I can make a freaking sleeping bag. No feathers, but rocks and blueberries. And this is where we lose all patience for this shit and just say the hell with it. As I pointed out, this game is very much an alpha, so yeah, it's okay to cheat in order to not go completely insane trying to find stupid shit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Right, okay, so basically you put the sleeping bag down because you need to sleep. As long as that's in your inventory, you can just kind of, as long as you got space to put it down, you're good to go. Okay, I know how that works now. Okay. Well, did I mention there's also fishing in this game? And if we go to our, I guess, tools. Yeah, you have tools front and back. But to fish, you need to find a rod, a reel, line, and a lure. Oh, I should probably store all the stuff I found. Well, I say found, it's more like randomly picked up off the ground. Okay, don't need these. Don't need that. Went ham on the feathers. Okay. So I got ammo for the shotgun, ammo for the revolver, batteries for the flashlight. Okay, now I just checked out the house. You see where the coffee shop is? Little spot to the west there. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, right there. It's the house I was just checking out. There's a lake and a BRI. I don't know what the BRI is. So that's where I'm going to head. Oh, God. Okay, we do not actually have a body. We are literally just a pair of disembodied arms and pants driving the truck. Okay. Like I said, this game is still very much in an alpha state. Personally, I hope they find a way to add some kind of character customization. But let's face it at this point. It's like one guy and maybe a friend or two, so they get to it, they get to it. If not, oh crap, this is fucking, I think the mist is coming in. Shit. Okay, so basically when the mist descends, that is a bad thing. Okay, so next turnoff. If the dev actually happens to see this, being able to access the map while you're driving is kind of important. I think that was the turnoff I needed. Okay. Well, on the plus side, no mist. Let's see what's going on inside the fishing lodge here. I guess it's a boathouse. Always want to be careful coming up to any building because there's a good chance that previous inhabitants might still be here. By now. Oh crap, I forgot to take that ATV wheel out. Settle down. I know it's on an angle, it's not that bad. Also, there seems to be a little something funky with your overall hitbox that if the trailer is a little bit at an angle, like on a hill or something, you have to duck to get in there. Mattress. Batteries, a gas mask filter. Don't come in handy. Huh. to stick this one in the bed of the truck because I've already got one in the trailer and it's getting a little crowded in there. Also, one of the places where they got things really good, once you actually stick something into the truck bed or something, or a handcart or a wagon, anything like that, it will actually stay there. And you don't have to worry about it jostling and bouncing out like most of your physics-based games will do. Dark in here. Also, I don't know why, but you can never seem to access that bottom drawer for some reason. Also, yes, it kind of dawned on me I forgot to actually empty out all the stuff in my inventory. Went all the way back here just to drop off that one thing. Just to completely space out the rest of it. Well, here. Okay, that is not how you do that. Oop. Okay, go and grab a bucket of water. We're going to take this back to the camp and figure out how to purify this. So I keep hearing a chicken running around. There you are. Yes, I just shot a chicken with a 44 Magnum. I wanted to see how the fishing mechanic works. Because obviously that's the mark of any truly great game, is how well can you fish. Okay. Right. I fishing rod is not ready. What do you mean it is not ready? Son of a bitch. Fish ran off with both my line and my lure. Okay, so either the dev needs to flesh out the fishing mechanic a little better or include another way to fish, like maybe a fish trap. Huh, okay. I have a knife in here somewhere, right? Okay, well, we'll go ahead and stick the bird in there. I know I have a knife back at camp. At the house. Okay, so map, we are at the lake. Okay, from the little dock, we can end up getting back on the main road and head on around, check out what this BRI is. As far as driving the vehicles go, there's the pickup truck, there's a sport utility. There's also an ATV that you can take a trailer on. Whoa! Also, I probably should have made the floor jack so you can actually flip this thing back over in case you happen to screw up. Okay. Set it a little flatter. Okay, those are garbage bags. Random crates, okay. Chain link fence, guardhouse. This is probably some kind of research place. Or something. Okay, Veracruz Regional Research Facility. Okay. You know you got a problem when the only way you're getting into the guard tower is if you are like a 98-pound female. Staying 4-2. Oh, shit. Okay, that sound is bad. That is very, very bad. I can't climb this? Okay, well, I said the game was in alpha, so that means there's probably a loot thing there that you probably just don't have access to yet. Shit. Okay, and this is the mist. Bad things come with the mist. Like various zombies. And that heart beating sound means that this is a hive. Which means I need to go back to a previously explored area, find some bottles and booze, detergent, rag, and make Molotovs. Or just fudge it and spawn in the flamethrower. Oh shit, there he is. Because obviously that was pretty rough because, you know, they just like popped up into it just popped up into existence, right? But the thing is, there's going to be a lot more of them because they'll spawn in at random around where you are when the mist is out. Now you will find them inside buildings when the mist is not out. But there's something about the mist that keeps them safe. Exposure to direct sunlight basically barbecues them. But for right now, our best chance of getting through this is hunker down in the trailer. If one of them gets too close, pop open the window and blast them. Okay, as far as how long the mist actually lasts, well, that's a little up for debate. Sometimes it lasts an hour in game, like game time. Sometimes 2. Okay. Also, sometimes aiming can be a little funky. Okay, so no, I'm not opening the door. I don't think they can beat their way through that. But I'm not going to open the door. And if we're lucky, the mist will clear out and they'll still be aggroed. Then when the mist clears, they'll end up just burning to a crisp. Or, of course, I can just wait for him to get bored, walk away, and then just shoot him in the back of the head. That works too. Be like, anybody who's dead, just walk away. Don't worry, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. Trust me, it'll be fine. Walk away. I dare you. I imagine I'll get bored and lose interest sooner or later. This is kind of one of the things in like zombie movies. Why is it that nobody ever thinks to just like pack up into an RV, right? You might need a little bit of armor, but you know, just like an RV or you know, a trailer or something like this. What's in here? Make sure everything's playing nice. Yeah, this one is just kind of persistent. He's just like, sniff, I can smell you in there. I'll actually want to blast one just to see if he's going to get the hint. Oh, by the way, I was kind of a little weirded out the first time I picked up the double barrel here because it's got that red dot. I thought it was like a laser that was stuck on from like the handguns. Turns out this is the fiber optic sight on the front of the shotgun, and yeah, for the dev, you might want to tone down the intensity of that thing a little bit. That's it, it takes the red dot just fine. Okay, is this thing gonna like give up or not? I imagine the mist ought to be just about ready to move on. Let's see. Okay, so the BRI, they kind of should probably really let. Okay, I think the personal space up here and maybe the school, the community might be okay, but I think the personal space might still be under development. There's a couple areas of the map that are a little messed up. Okay, so we got a small town. Okay, well, whenever the mist finally decides to fuck off, this dude gives up. Go ahead and loot the dead bodies. And I think actually I may have to call it there because otherwise it's going to be a very long video. Okay, do it. Okay. Well, shit. Now I got this thing in here. I imagine he'll decompose at some point. But okay, I think wait for the mist to clear. I think the last thing I'm going to do in this video is try to get down to where this little community is. Yeah, nice thing though is that there's a main road that goes through it, so when we see the double roads, we should be fine. See, I think I can probably get to the truck. Okay. Should be fine as long as we're driving right. Oops. That was almost prime roadkill moment. Slow smooth, smooth fast. Slow also helps keep you from flipping the truck. Because if that happens, we're bound. Okay, what the fuck is this? Okay, wait, did we go the wrong way? Because that looks like the military checkpoint, but... I don't know, I'm confused. This is one of those scenarios where you really need the ability to check the map or like pause the game when inside a vehicle. Because I am not getting out of here while that thing's walking around. Okay, yeah, this is the military checkpoint. Oh! Okay, so that's a no can do. That's disheartening. My favorite method of dispatching zombies is just running them the fuck over. You can't undo. That's a church, right? Yeah, okay. Random deer embedded in the ground, that's always normal. Okay, well, plus I would always go too far to find out where we need to be. What the fuck is that? Yeah, right, nice. Seriously wish this mist. I seriously wish the mist would just fuck off. Because I'm fairly well certain I do not have the firepower to take out whatever the hell that thing is. That is obviously not a normal zombie. Oops, the mist turning to clear? I think it is. Wait for it. Yeah, mist is starting to clear. If we're lucky, that thing will just get barbecued in the sunlight. mist event over. Get ready to gag. Mmm. Canned tomato sauce. Raw, tinny, just straight out the can. Ugh. Okay, I don't think that thing is actually dead yet. It's like every so often we find one of those freaky ones that, for some reason, survives. But anyway, we're at a pretty good spot here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up and get the save in. And I may or may not revisit this on stream on another crappy day. When there's like several inches of snow on the ground and it's like sub-freezing temperatures. So anyway, that's enough for this one right now. Okay, I actually cannot save inside the truck because reasons. Alright, so anyway, that is it for this one. I'm probably going to keep playing on another save. Remember to keep coming back to this one because this is actually, despite all of its very early alpha flaws, it's actually a very interesting game. And I like the aesthetic, I like the weapons customization, the fact that it's, you know, got all these different things you can do. Not to mention, I just love this revolver. I really want like a big, chunky, bull barrel 44 Magnum at some point. But anyway, I like the gameplay mechanics. The graphics are actually really nice. You know, it's got a number of systems that they're slowly but surely updating it. And if they can get a little bit of attraction and kind of hammer out some of the weirdness, this does have the potential to be a very, very good game. And I'm probably going to come back to this on crappy days. So, that's it. If you like this video or any other video, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to make a series out of this. I probably will anyway, just wouldn't mind getting a little feedback first. Anywho, that's pretty much all I got for this one. I will see you all next time.